create that system, but I think this proves that it'll work and everything like that. So that's cool. So that's kind of the answer that I'm coming to today, is that it is possible to do ripples. What I'm going to have to do is we're going to have texture-based dynamic ripples with basically the water will have a dynamically written to an updated texture. Looks like we can actually get away with that. And then we're also going to have decals for stuff like rain. So if we have like millions and millions of these things that aren't going to be moving, we're going to use rain. And for dynamic ripples for other stuff, like we are going to need to use these dynamic textures that we write to, and I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how we write to it and everything else. Because I might, there's a couple ways I could do it. Like I could stamp on, like if I've got this thing, I could stamp on a set number of particles and then just like tick those every frame and like make more particles or something and let them all go outwards and have like, you know, a flow field of energy sort of thing that just kind of moves. I'll have to think about the math behind that. Anyway, I think I'm pretty much done for today. I'm not feeling like I want to do a whole heck of a lot more work. Kind of got a little bit of a headache. That's usually a sign I need to go chill out. But I think we've answered a lot of the questions that I was going for, so I think it's pretty successful. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it for me. I wonder though if I can play around a little bit. I kind of want to make those little fat sack dudes make a whole bunch of ripples just as they flail along every second. So why don't we just do that and have some fun? How would we even do that? Like we've got these fat sack floater things. Yeah, we've got this get direction and speed on this water surface object C. I'd want like a create ripple function to be exposed on it. Where does this class come from? It's got water surface object, so it's this guy. So we got get direction and speed, and I'm what I want. Create ripple at location. What is this? Where is the create ripple? Ah, fuck. Water surface object. It's got this position on it. How come it's not popping up? How come I'm not seeing the interface function thing for this? This is confusing. I am not sure why I'm not seeing this interface actually show up here for this thing. Because like we've got this create ripple location thing. It definitely exists. It's a function. So why the fuck can't I implement it? Like I can't name it. So why isn't it showing up? It's not in this list. This is befuddling. Alright, let's see. Interface method not showing up. Blueprint unreal. Like why isn't it here? Interface events blueprint interface function does not show up in my class's blueprint. After tinkering, it looks like input only functions are marked as events, so maybe they're handled different. Oh, that is so dumb. Are you for fucking real? Oh, that is really stupid. My god. My god. Alright, so get direction and speed. Get grid square for world location is what we have to actually snag here. And where is this? Tick ripples. We're going to want to create ripple in there. X and Y. Life will be random. So we should just be able to throw these guys down here and just watch them spawn ripples. Well, I mean, I'm not calling, so I mean, obviously it's not gonna work. Alright, cool. Do that in the loop. Let's just see if it actually just blows everything to pieces. So they just spawn a whole bunch of ripples around them. Looks like the fat sacks are peeing in the pool. He got stuck behind a rock and he fell off the universe back there. Like there's a little hole basically he can fall in back there. So hopefully we'll have stuff like that where we've got ripples that can kind of follow the flow field just like those little ducks are doing in the back there. So when we make these ripples, it'll follow along the flow field that this guy is moving along. And so we'll have ripples that'll come out and they'll maybe reflect off of the shore and stuff like that as well. And the dynamic texture is going to probably be able to support that sort of stuff. It's not going to work for like rain, but it should work for stuff like that. And so we should have some really cool dynamic water interactions for some cool visuals. So that will be really cool to see. So let's just give him a random chance to spawn him. Anyway, I think I'm gonna bug out here, go eat some food, go probably relax and all that, and next time I'll be coming back, we'll be dealing with coming up with a system that's gonna control the dynamic ripples and figure out how we're gonna efficiently simulate that at runtime and then write that. And I think we're gonna have some, like, I want ripples to do certain things, and I think it'll be like some sort of stamping on there for ripples. So when you spawn a ripple, it's going to just like boom in an area, and then it's going to go out. So if you have like an actual like splash effect, that'll be separate from this thing. And that's kind of how we'll do it. So thanks for hanging out and talking a bunch of smack about a bunch of companies that I work for, and probably saying things that I shouldn't because I'm a jerk. So have a good rest of your day and enjoy. I'll see you whenever else I am online.